Hello, hello. How is everybody today? As you're jumping on for the live, I will check my sound and see what's going on with that. All right, we are good. Get a second earbud so I am not distracted. And let me just say, welcome, beautiful people. I am the Deb K, and this is live guidance. Ask me anything. So, as you're coming on today, go ahead and ask me anything in the comments below of any guidance you want. And at the end, I will share with you some upcoming ways to work with me, and all of the links will be in the post above so you can see all of the things. Okay, so make sure you say hello as you're coming on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I do love to see where everybody is in the world. If you are watching on replay, just put hashtag replay and give a little shout, a hello, where you're tuning in from. Always, please do drop those questions below and I will get those answered for you right now. Now, all of my videos are available on replay, but if you know that you have a question you want to ask, but you won't be on the live for me, for you to ask it live, just go ahead and post it ahead of time in the event or in a post or what have you, okay? Alrighty, so a little bit about me. Well, I am your fairy godmother that has arrived, and I am the Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. And for you to be the youiest you that you ever could be, and celebrating you and this most magnificent life that you are creating that just lights you up. So some of the things I share today may be different than your current understanding, but please just allow this to flow with you. Feel the truth, let it settle, and ask any questions you have. I sometimes will speak all the time. You may notice I will speak in the real language of energy, and you may not understand if I'm not explaining right away. Please do ask. Or it may be a concept you're not sure about, and we actually probably have the same or a similar understanding. We're just using different words to express. So please do ask any questions that you have. So what I do on these live guidance is I flow guided information, guided intuition, guided whatever you need. I flow with God, and I flow with my higher self and other non-physical guides. So you also have a connection to God and your higher self, and you do have non-physical guides whether you're connected with them or not consciously. So this is to help you, for those of you who are not energetically expanded to the place that you can receive on your own, or you're just trying it out, or you're maybe you can receive on your own consciously, but you want to test what you've received. So this is a good time to ask those questions. I know when I was first starting, I loved to flow the guidance I was needing and receiving, and then I would wait and see what the confirmation was to see if I actually was receiving correctly, receiving with divine insight, and all of those things energetically. So I played energetically with myself and my team to kind of test it out. I am one of those people who sometimes, especially in the past, before I really gained divine trust and energetically earned where I'm at now in my life, I was the person who would poke the bear to test it out and see, because I wanted to be sure that what I was receiving was correct, was in alignment with God, and was ultimately divine truth. And it was. So here we are today, and I'm sharing that with you. Now, if you're not sure what a higher self is, but you are intrigued, I am going to suggest that you go look at the playlist of videos either in this business page, or you can join my private group and watch the Meet Your Higher Self video series in my private group in the guides. So you can find it in those two places. It's on my YouTube also. I always forget that. Okay, so let's see. I had my other device shut down, so let me pull back up where I can see comments. Perfect. All right, so I don't see any questions just yet, and that is okay, because I always have something to share with you. And what's been coming through for everybody who is hearing this message, it is not coincidence if you are tuning in later and hearing these words. This is meant for you. So please do take a moment and listen and feel into it. Now, a lot of these live guidances I always have something that flows through ahead of time, so that if there aren't any questions, it's okay, because somebody will need to hear what I share. So I think it was the last one. This was starting to flow through a lot, and it is needed. It felt very strong. This is needed now in our world and to help directly affect you and those around you for good. And it is all around your health. Now, this is mind, body, soul. This is the whole shebang. This is energetically your non-physical and your physical energy and cells. And what it is around nourishing, detoxing, cleansing, and repair. And this is a theme that has been coming through for me for quite some time. Actually a really long time, but it has just been recently that it's kind of all the puzzle pieces have fit together in a way that is making it really energetically easy for me to express and share with other physical humans like you that will need this. So we'll kind of start at the top. We'll just see how it goes. And I'll just keep continuing to share on these lives. So something that is really big as far as the beginning, the nourishing, is that many of us have been physically depleted in our nutrition. And this can be for a number of reasons. There's no judgment, because you could be eating the highest quality food that you can afford in your budget, and there's so much. The whole world is so big that everything's connected, and so maybe there's something in the air that you're breathing. You can't stop breathing, right? Maybe there's something in the water. You cannot stop drinking. Your body still needs that. And so some of us, if we're not bothered by it, it's not going to bother our system. But there may be things that, are occurring where it's maybe not noticeable to you consciously in your mind, but your cells are feeling something, and they just haven't been able to connect with you consciously yet, that there is something occurring that may become an issue and may continue to cause low vibration in those cells, right? Now, your low vibration can come from outside environmental factors, from the nutrition you are taking in. It can come from energetically by if you have a low vibration and your thoughts and your feelings are low vibrational because you haven't awakened yet, or reached your broadest truth, or maybe you're just having a big divine wobble about something and it's really just kind of throwing a little bit of imbalance into your experience, sometimes this can also create a situation with your cells, non-physical cells and physical cells, that can cause an occurrence that can become an issue. So with your nourishing your body, mind, and soul, all three are so important. They all work together. And, a healthy mind is a healthy soul, is a healthy body, right? And maybe you have to start and create a healthy body for a healthy soul and a healthy mind. Or start with a healthy soul to create a healthy body and a healthy mind. It doesn't matter necessarily which place you start, or if you touch all three at the same time as you start. So one of the things that's so important with nourishing is your immune system. Now, as you go through the process of nourishing and detoxing, cleansing, and repairing your body, mind, and soul, there are times when energetically you may just feel a little off. And when you're a little bit off, sometimes this can introduce something in your environment to your physical body that will affect you. Now, that won't be every time, because our immune systems, designed by God, are absolutely amazing. And if we help support our immune system, then our immune system will help support us. And it's like the first line of defense against all of those things that could affect us. So I remember, just to give you an idea of how it's the first line of defense, I remember decades ago, it had to be over 20 years ago, it might have been closer to 30, I happened to watch a lot of those medical type shows. They were very intriguing to me, and no wonder I do have my certification in Fifth Dimension Earth Certified Healing, and I have healers that are well known in my non-physical guides team. So well known throughout history, I should say, also well known in non-physical. However, I had seen this TV show, and it was about how different viruses might work. So this one was specifically about influenza, I believe. And one of the first things was that you inhale. If you inhale, well, our noses are designed to catch things. That's why we have the little hairs in there. That's why we have a mucous membrane in there. And that's the first line of defense in your body. And so also, like, your skin helps keep things out that shouldn't be in, right? So that's the idea. So your immune system is so important. And if you are to embark on any sort of healing journey, whether it be physical or mental or soulful, then you definitely need to have that immune system up and running as you work through energetically the other parts, the detox and the cleansing and the repair. And it just helps. It's like when people say, for instance, that you should take your vitamins every day or eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Your immune system is that piece of the puzzle that helps when other things are unbalanced, as you are addressing, creating truths, or repairing something in your body. That immune system is like the backbone of the process for you. So that's the big thing that runs through as far as what I have received to date, and it seems to work wonders. Now, everything that I talk about are things that I have personally done. I have tried them out. They are proven. I have other friends in my community that have tried them and they are proven. I have clients that have tried things like this and it's proven. So I would never share something with you that would not help. Now, it may be that there may be something, an aspect of a tool or an exercise, an energetic exercise or a meditation I shared. Maybe it's not going to be the right time for that, but there's always something else that is the right time. And that's part of my zone of genius, is recognizing what you need right now to get you to transform to the next step, to move to the next step, aiming towards whatever your goal, your target is. So immunity, let's have an immunity boost. And that's going to be things like, no matter where you are in the world or what your financial situation is, it's finding and sourcing out the highest, cleanest nutrition that you can find for yourself. And if something is not the highest and cleanest nutrition, maybe it's, the next level down that you can get your hands on. There are ways that you can supplement what you have to create an energy effect that brings that that nutritional level up. Now, some of these things could be a certain way to wash your fruits and vegetables, or it could be how you prepare them. Like, maybe you're able to eat something raw and get the nutrition you need, but maybe if you cooked it, you might, change the composition of the food, and it would change how the vitamins and minerals in that piece of food interact with your body. So there's all these different pieces and parts that come together. And one of the most awesome things that you can do is invite your higher self or God to help you with this and help you flow through being mindful and quiet and balanced. So you can ask the question, I found this apple at my market, or I picked it off a tree, and I know that it is from, say, an organic non-GMO farm, or I know that nobody is putting chemicals on it to kill insects. However, I think the next farm over is, and it may be blowing on to this orchard. So there's all these different questions you can ask, and then you can ask, how do I make this the best piece of fruit I can have nutritionally? And you're quiet and you wait for that guidance to flow through, and then take action. So think about immunity. And what does that mean for you and your body? Everybody's physical body is slightly different. Yes, there are general things that will help, but there's also things that maybe you currently have an allergy to. So maybe vitamin C, or say lemon rind, or citrus fruits are not something that sits well with your body. Maybe it makes you itchy. Maybe it makes you get more sunburned when you're out in the sun after having a lot of lemon. So think about those things. Think about ways that you can achieve the target of having more vitamin C, for instance, without things that are typical, that we typically know and are easy to access, because there is something for you. Now, from my personal experience, I have allergies to a lot of medications, and I mean things that are life-saving in the medical field, but they could actually physically kill me if I had them. So what do you do then? You find another way so that you never get to the point of needing the medication that could kill you. Because then what's the point, right? Unless it's your time to go. All right, so that is something to think about, is your immunity. Now, I think we'll just wrap up there for now. We'll save some of the other things for other lives. Keep you tuning in. If you have questions, please do ask them, because I would love to help you and answer those for you. And what I'd like to do is share with you some of the things that are coming up. So this month, I also have a, what did I call it? Look and Feel Marvelous video series. Now, this was based on my video series from last year called My Magnificence Journey. It is energetically evolved and upgraded, so you will want to tune in for that. And I'll have another free live guidance like this, Ask Me Anything, coming up later in the month. It's scheduled for, that's a different one. I don't remember. It's late. I think the fourth Friday, whatever date that is in September. And so tune in, because I feel like right now we're still going to be talking about nourishing, detoxing, cleansing, and repair. And that really is exciting to me to help everybody. Okay, so how can you work with me? Well, I currently offer one-to-one packages, that's the word, small group programs, and specialty sessions. So if you're not sure what the right step is for you right now, please just click the link above and schedule a free call with me, and we can discover that together. All right, and I don't see questions or comments, so I want to thank you all for being here, and please remember that it is time. It's time to go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, being the youiest you can be, and celebrating you and this most magnificent life that you are creating. I will see you next week for the Look and Feel Marvelous video series, and later on in the month for more live guidance, Ask Me Anything. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye.